Graeme, obviously a tough day for Gloucestershire overall. In terms of just how it started and Lythe and Bean just setting that tone early on, how important was that partnership for them and in terms of really establishing Yorkshire in terms of their position in the match?
Yeah, no, I thought when they came in last night, we had a little window of opportunity to put some pressure on them, but we didn't quite hit our straps. And once quality players like that get together and have a good partnership, it does put the other team in the front foot. But in saying that, I thought we still have the bowlers to get those, like we showed in the first innings, to get those big dogs out. And unfortunately, it just wasn't our day.
Is it kind of a product of having an attack with a lot of pace? I mean, sometimes it is just going to be the case that if you don't pick up wickets, then the runs are going to flow.
Yeah, no, our attack's definitely attack with a lot of airspeed. On a slow deck with a, with a kookaburra, it's not an excuse, but it makes it tough work. I think on any other pitch, and a little bit of more bounce, those guys are dangerous wicket-taking threats, like we showed in the first innings. But like I said, unfortunately, other teams are allowed to play well, and we are playing against quality, and your margin for error is a little bit less. So the boys are learning, and yeah, there's some great signs.
And in terms of cycling through the plans yourself as captain, of course, there is some weaponry to use there. How exciting is it to have that pace at your disposal just as a captain?
No, like I said, it's fantastically exciting. Especially. Like I said, that airspeed. Not a lot of teams have that airspeed, and we can use it well during the season. And if we do get it right, we can skittle teams.
How much did the effects of Yorkshire really bossing towards the afternoon and then the short period they batted this evening? How much of an effect does that have going out this evening and trying not to lose as many wickets as you can?
No, obviously. Being in the field for a while and then looking at a big total does affect the team. But I thought we showed some great intent while we were batting. We also put pressure back on them, which we don't just go out there and block it. I think sometimes defence can be also just sitting ducks. But we'd look to put pressure back on them, and I thought we did really well.
And of course, as you say, you're kind of realistic. You're playing a top team here, a team that is favourite to win this division. At the same time, is there a sort of a feeling of okay, but at some point we'd really like to be bossing a game from start to finish?
No, 100%. I think you don't go out there not going into that mind frame, but playing against these guys, it just shows you how ruthless they are when they get into these positions. And again, that your margin for error against those quality players. I mean, at a stage, don't know where we're going to get a dot against, Joe and some of the other guys. And but your young players can look at that and then they can learn. Even Ike's still learning just how ruthless they are, and they play there for a reason.
And looking ahead tomorrow, still 6 wickets in hand, and one of them is the night watchman as well. How key is Ollie Price in particular, and how confident are you that you can get through what is going to be a tough day?
Yeah, look, that's not going to be easy, but I have full faith in the boys. We have the calibre of players that could take us through the whole day. Whether we try to chase it or whether we can bat to the 96 overs, I have full faith in the boys. And Ollie's he's a fantastic young player and he's looking fantastic out there. So if we could just help support him and build partnerships throughout the day, you never know what can happen.
Thanks so much, Graeme.